Hi there everyone, this is your MWIS Fleeting View for the week ahead, including the weekend, in association with Petzl. Now, it's a reasonably unsettled week, I'm afraid. We've got Atlantic lower pressure really pulling in bouts of rain and strengthened winds at times, also with fluctuating temperatures. So do expect extensive upland gales, some showery rain and fog across many mountain areas. Let's start off with Wednesday, and this is what it looks like first thing in the morning. What we've got is an area of lower pressure moving off off of northeast Scotland. Now, we've got gales from the southern areas of Scotland southwards, along with showery rain. Northwestern Highlands, what we'll see are areas of snow, though largely extensively fine through this region. It'll be reasonably cold across the Highlands area, but around 4 to 5 Celsius through the southern uplands southwards, though it will feel significantly colder in that wind. You can see the showery rain pushing throughout the day across particularly the Lake District into the Pennines region, as well as across Snowdonia region too. Some periods of thaw up on the Scottish tops are expected through Wednesday and Thursday at that, but refreezing too, icy across the higher terrain. Then we move on to Thursday, and we've got a bit of a ridge of higher pressure initially, but it's going to become progressively windy, gales developing widely, perhaps even severe across the Highlands region as that area of lower pressure moves in, particularly as we head towards lunchtime and into the afternoon. We've got rain and snow pushing through, snow over the highest tops of the Highlands region, otherwise though falling as rain as those temperatures rise. Freezing level across the Highlands will be around about from 900 metres initially, rising towards 1200 metres from the south, but expect rather extensive frost, particularly in the glens at first. You can see the rain becomes really quite heavy across the Highlands and the southern uplands into the northern English terrain, the Lake District, as well as then, of course, across Snowdonia and the Brecon Beacons, particularly later on in the day. Moving on to Friday's weather, what we see is that area of lower pressure just to the northeast of Scotland continue to move out of the way. That, though, is going to bring initially some quite severe winds across the Scottish hills and mountains for a time, 50, 60 mile an hour, perhaps even more, though easing as we go through the morning. You can see as that ridge develops across the country. It will, though, continue to be rather breezy across most places. Do we expect showers, snow above 600 metres across the Highlands region for a time? Showers wintry over the top, so some sleet and hail for southern Scotland into northern parts of England. But across all areas, we are expecting there to be quite extensive fog covering the higher tops for either some or for all of the day, giving relatively low cloud bases and therefore quite poor visibility. But you can see that rain eases off as we head then through the afternoon, just with some showers coming about across more western hills. Now, the weekend continues to be a rather unsettled one. We've got wind, we've got rain, we've got snow in the upland areas over 600 to 800 metres, hail and with some instability, so thunder and lightning is all likely through the weekend. Really rather breezy as well, particularly so across through Wales and the Highlands region as lower pressure sits very close by to the country. Outbreaks of rain, of course, as well being really prominent, particularly for western regions. Whatever you're up to this week and weekend, have a great one. That is your MWIS Fleeting View for the week ahead in association with Petzl.